Come from the Yakima Night School of Law.
Talk Radio 790 KABC. You're listening to the Karl Gerber Workplace Lawyer Show, and I'm Karl Gerber, a real workplace lawyer. Well, to say the least, we've had some strange guests on this show since April of 2018, partially because I can't take any more of them. An old client of mine has agreed to come on the show tonight and talk about a problem she has at a new job.
Oh, hi, my name is Lucia. Mr. Gerber helped me a long time ago when I was in my 20s.
Is it okay if we say what your case was about?
Sure. It's in the past. I got fired from a fertility clinic when I got pregnant.
Presumably not with the specimens there.
Oh, you know, that's not what the case was about.
I'd imagine your child would be 7 or 8 by now.
Oh, it didn't work out that way, no.
Wow. I'm really sorry. You never told me.
Well, it wasn't what we thought.
I guess we lost contact with you right after you would have been in your, 4th or 5th months of pregnancy. That case ended quite swiftly once we filed the lawsuit.
Well, it wasn't meant to be.
I'm so sorry.
It wasn't like that. Nothing bad happened.
Well, this is rather controversial, but may I ask you, was it your choice?
Oh, no! I didn't get an abortion, if that's what you are suggesting.
Then where is your child now?
Oh, I don't have the slightest idea.
Adoption?
Look, I don't know what happened to the baby.
Did you lose it?
No.
Okay, I think it might be best if we move on to your present legal situation.
Yes, please.
Are you still employed?
Yes.
As everybody knows, my involvement in cases for present employees is limited to sexual harassment, unpaid wages, or work injuries.
Oh, but I think I might get fired.
Since, Lucia, you are an old client and you have agreed to come up to my office here rather late for this late-night broadcast session, we can talk about that.
So, you know how rent has got too expensive in Los Angeles? Like if you want a room somebody used to use as a little S&M dungeon in their basement, that's gonna cost like $1,500 a month these days.
Are there a lot of listings for former S&M dungeons?
Oh, not too many. I was just using that as an example.
Well, I'm sure all the listeners who are renters can identify with that.
Well, I had to move for this new job. Whittier was way too far.
Where'd you move from?
Well, luckily, there were some sisters who had one of those old Spanish 3-bedroom apartments.
My sister has lived in one of those in the Fairfax area for about 30 years now.
Well, this is a little bit east of Beverly Hills, a little bit south of Venice Boulevard.
What city would you call that?
What?
What is nowhere near Beverly Hills?
Well, I was just saying that because Beverly Hills is a closer reference point than Fullerton, if you keep going east and south.
All right, it makes sense.
So, these two sisters are only using one of the bedrooms.
How old are they?
Right under 30.
Oh, one of them is mostly living with her significant other?
One of them has a boyfriend. Oh, he's pretty cute.
So that sister stays with him a lot.
Well, they both stay with him when she goes over there.
Well, this is getting a little bit weird.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, two sisters just under 30 years old share a room, and then they both go over to the boyfriend's house of one sister and they spend the night?
Well, they have to do it that way.
No, I don't think so. It's their choice. Like that controversial thing, Justice Barrett might get involved in.
Well, if you knew more about this, you wouldn't think it was their choice.
Okay, I'll try to have an open mind, but as a trained employee lawyer, I do spend most of my intellectual labor on logic and things that make sense.
Exactly how much time do you spend writing the scripts for these shows each week?
That's a personal question.
Is this really episode 122?
It is.
Yeah. So all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Okay.
And my bedroom shares a wall to the two twins' bedroom.
Oh, the sisters are twins.
Yes, but it's super weird. They don't look alike. Not their heads, at least.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Well, they say they weren't raised together.
But now they're so tight, they're sharing a bedroom and maybe even the same boyfriend.
Oh, no, I am certain he's only the boyfriend of the black sister.
They're two different races?
This is, how do I say, really different.
We've tackled some very unusual situations on this show. This shouldn't be any different.
Oh, okay. Forget I said anything.
Anything about your living arrangements?
No, that's the problem. It's making me late for work.
Well, I thought you moved to Watts because it's closer to work.
Well, that's not the problem.
What is the problem?
They keep me up all night.
Loud music at their ages? I mean, that seems a little bit immature.
Oh, no. It's what one of them does. In the bedroom.
What could she be doing with her sister in there?
Well, the black sister told me she's learned how to sleep when her sister is doing those Fling apps. Yeah.
This is too kinky for this station. Why would one twin sister be sleeping while the other one is off on some Fling app?
Oh, I tell you, that white chick is getting off.
You hear all this?
Well, that's why I can't fall asleep.
Well, then why does the black twin stay in the room when that's going on? I mean, I know somebody likes it.
Oh, no, not even. It's not like that.
Well, then why is she in there?
Because she has to be.
Two twin sisters. One is black and one is white. They share a room. One does a lot of Fling apping. Is that how they say it? The other has a cute boyfriend, but both sisters go over to the cute boyfriend's house and spend the night. The black sister has to be in the room. This is very interesting.
Oh, don't be a perv.
Well, I'm just doing the lawyer thing, putting connections together.
Oh, that's so gross. That white chick is connecting with every guy in the neighborhood.
Is that how a Fling app works?
Yes, there is an option to keep it local.
How do you know? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Oh, no. It's okay. The white twin told me all about it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Don't do anything like that. You might get hurt if it's just one limb.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I feel as if... Yeah, you might take this wrong, but I think I know these twin sisters.
Oh, I didn't know you were like that. I thought you were married.
Lucia, I don't Fling app.
That's what a lot of the guys say who I meet online.
I think these two sisters have been on this show. That's how I know them.
What are the chances of that?
I don't know. I mean, there's something like over 12 million people in the listener pool of this station just for Los Angeles, but it's not hard to imagine why a much fewer portion of that group would be appearing on this show.
Oh, the midnight time? Coming to your office at midnight? Oh, I know. Having to sit on the latrine on your balcony?
No, there are other reasons.
Like what?
Excuse me, there's something I have to say. This program has been made possible through a generous grant from the Helms Foundation's $5.14 billion in funding and 14 inches of endowment.
Oh, I see. That's the reason.
Well, I'm afraid I might not be a landlord-tenant lawyer, so I can't help you with your problems.
Yes, but I heard lawyers like you have to be good at mediation. Maybe you can mediate this dispute I have with the sisters.
Yes, that is a good point. I do believe I could probably get them down here now.
Oh, not if that white sister is in the middle of one of her flings.
This is the Karl Gerber Workplace Lawyer Show on Talk Radio 790 KABC. I want you to call me, 877-525-0700. If you've got a medical condition you think you've been fired over, 877-525-0700. On Talk Radio 790 KBC, 877-525-0700.
On my roommate one more time.
The Employment Lawyers Group has successfully represented employees in wrongful termination, sexual harassment, employment discrimination, and unpaid wage lawsuits, including class actions. They are only paid when and if money is collected from the employer. Call 877-525-0700 during the week for an experienced job lawyer. 877-525-0700.
Some come from the Yakima Night School of Law. Some come from Harvard or Yale.
Talk Radio 790 KBC. You're listening to Karl Gerber, Workplace Lawyer Show. I'm Karl Gerber. I'm a real workplace lawyer, and I've got an old client of mine in here named Lucia. So, Lucia, I'm going to call these two sisters you're telling me about, okay? Hold on. Hello? This is Karl Gerber, workplace lawyer.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, did you ever replace that battery in that Challenger of yours?
Brooklyn, look, I have your roommate Lucia in my office. I'm pretty sure it's your roommate. She'd like me to sort out a few things with the three of you.
Oh, this is one of them coincidences. We're at that apartment building in back of your office.
Oh, well, how quickly can you be up the back staircase of the office?
Hey, Susie, when you gonna be done? Gerber wants us at his office.
What did she say?
She says she's finishing up one of them Fling app things, you know. She's almost there.
Lucia, I think they'll both be here soon.
Yeah, maybe you can help me get some rest at home. Why are we here? Can't a girl enjoy a Fling app after a long, hard week of teaching?
This is an example of the type of question I don't have an answer to.
Lucia, what are you doing here? He helped me get a fast settlement on a pregnancy case. Girl, you can't get pregnant.
Look, this isn't a morality show.
No kidding.
I'm sorry to have interrupted your Fling app, sweet Susie, but I've got a former client here, Lucia, who wishes for me to help mediate a dispute about not getting any sleep in the apartment because you're keeping her up all night with your Fling app dates.
Yeah, man. Give it to her, Gerber. It's about time somebody put a stop to them flings. I can't get no sleep neither. You're all ganging up on me. I swear to you, girl, you can't be having no whole gangs in our bedroom. I'm trying to study for, like, the GRE and stuff, you know? That's why we're renting to Lucia. I'm gonna need me some big tuition money. Cha-ching for USC if I get my butt in there. Correction. Both of our butts in there. And I don't even want to be going back to school right now. I want to explore my sexuality before I'm 30. Explore? You're going to come down with something. Oh, you should talk, you hoe.
This is a disaster.
Oh, Mr. Gerber, ask Lucia what her job is.
Well, I presume she's still a nurse at a fertility clinic, like when I represented her.
Nurse? Oh, is that what they call a wet nurse?
As I recall, Lucia, you were working on getting a bachelor's in nursing. What happened after the case?
Well, I was doing a lot of couch surfing for a while, and then COVID hit.
Why the couch surfing?
I was coasting on the settlement funds.
The case was over 7 years ago.
Oh, I think it was more.
We sort of avoided the issue, but it was a pregnancy discrimination case I represented you on, and earlier in this show, you denied having the child, denying miscarrying the child, and denied aborting the child, so where is the child now?
There was never no damn child, Gerber.
What?
It's a long story. It can't be no longer than Sweet Susie's fling date from Canoga Park last Sunday.
Is this something Remus Helms should be concerned about?
Oh, not even, dude. I'm sorry if I was the only one who enjoyed that date.
Okay, could there be some rules on these Fling app dates?
Oh yeah, she's got rules now. I tell her, if one of them dude touches me, I'm gonna slug him. That's what happened last week. You didn't have to break his nose.
Was this an in your apartment Fling app date?
Oh, we were all there.
In the same bedroom?
Well, I came in there.
Well, what point in this event?
Well, he'd finished up. We were relaxing. He was reading the latest edition of the Sanitary, and he got ideas.
Were you in there at that point, Lucia?
Oh, hell no. I ran in when I heard the guy screaming bloody murder. Okay, maybe just blood.
Because his nose was broken?
Oh, that's not all that got broken.
What else got broken?
I don't think he'll be going on any more Fling date apps anytime soon.
Good work, Brooklyn.
Oh, thanks, Gerber. I'd do it for you anytime.
Well, definitely. If I'm ever caught in a situation like that where I need your help, but would I ever? No, I don't think so. For a few different reasons.
Well, your wife ain't going out for that kind of stuff, Gerber. Come on.
I'm not aware of any such conduct.
I think what he means is he doesn't have to be there if his conjoined twin is doing a Fling app.
I don't have a conjoined twin.
Ladies, I don't have anything against the two of you being conjoined. We've had a lot of good times at the apartment, like when we got drunk on hot chocolate. And when we filled the bathtub up with Jell-O and you jumped in. Oh, those were some good times. Oh, yeah, finger-licking good times.
Well, is there like a formal landlord-tenant rental agreement here?
Yes, I brought it here because I figured we'd get into this.
Because of the warm and fuzzy conversations about how the three of you got drunk on hot chocolate and Lucia jumped into a bathtub full of Jell-O?
Oh, yes, those two.
Let me take a look at this rental agreement.
I thought you were an employment lawyer.
Well, sometimes employment cases involve breaches of contract. We also deal with arbitration agreements, settlement agreements. I know my way around contract law.
But ain't those landlord-tenant things statutory?
Well, there are statutes that pertain to the residential apartment relationship in California.
Oh, you gonna tell us about that contract now?
All right, the contract I've been handed is a standard pre-printed landlord-tenant form from the California Realtors Association.
That's right. Nothing abnormal. One of my coworkers over at LA Tech gave it to me.
Well, there is a clause in here about Lucia's quiet enjoyment.
Well, yeah, we know she doing that stuff to herself before she go off sleeping at night,
Huh?
Oh, she enjoying herself. Go, girl.
I'm not considering her right to... How do you say?
Self-pleasure. Just say it, Gerber. It's all right.
I'm more considering Lucia's right to have peace and quiet, be able to sleep at night.
Oh, you go, Gerber. Right on, right on.
Brooklyn, you signed this contract as the landlord. You're acting against your own interests.
I'm on your side, Gerber.
I'm not on anybody's side, just trying to apply the law.
You're on my side, aren't you, Mr. Gerber?
I am suggesting, Lucia, that you have a right to get sleep so you can wake up and go to work at the fertility clinic.
Yeah, that's where I beg to differ. If she don't do none of that enjoying herself at night, I think she go do a better job at the fertility clinic. You know what I'm saying?
No, this isn't making any sense.
He's right, Brooklyn. You shouldn't be agreeing with him. It's your apartment.
Which raises an interesting question. Why doesn't the apartment belong to both conjoined twins?
Like I tell you back on episode 120 of this here show over on the Karl Gerber with the K channel on that YouTube. Man, we was raised by different parents.
Well, how does that relate to this?
Well, my auntie go and have one of them heart failures. None of them other cousins had the cash to pay off her mortgage. Get a mortgage.
What about Susie?
Oh, I'm not related to Brooklyn's aunt.
But the two of you are conjoined twins.
Man, it don't work like that, Gerber.
I feel this conversation will have to be continued next week. Same time, same place. Could all three of you come back next week?
Yeah, I rather enjoyed the guy at the apartment in back of your office. Could we come back next week, Brooklyn? Oh, right. We be flinging our way to this part of town next week. Could I have a lift, Brooklyn?
Maybe you could drop Lucia off here at the office early so she doesn't have to accompany the two of you on that fling.
Oh, if God only made it so I could be dropped off here early, I'd be a different woman, you know?
Oh, right. This is the Karl Gerber Workplace Lawyer Show. I'm a real workplace lawyer. Call me during the week. 877-525-0700 for a real employment case. 877-525-0700, 9 to 6:30. 877-525-0700. 877-525-0700 if you want to sue your employer.
A double pleasure's waiting for you.
The Employment Lawyers Group has successfully represented employees in wrongful termination, sexual harassment, employment discrimination, and unpaid wage lawsuits, including class actions. They are only paid when and if money is collected from the employer. Call 877-525-0700 during the week for an experienced job lawyer. 877-525-0700.